Look, I've spent way too much money over the years on blenders that just couldn't handle a few frozen strawberries. It's frustrating when you're left with chunks of ice in your morning smoothie. I actually went out and bought 5 of the most popular blenders on the market to see which ones actually work. Here's what I found. Product number 1, Ninja BL660 Professional Compact. When I first pulled this Ninja out of the box, the first thing I noticed was how solid the base feels. It's got 1100 watts of power, which sounds like a lot, but I really felt it when I dropped in some large ice cubes. It didn't struggle at all. It literally turned them into snow in about 5 seconds. My favorite part, though, isn't actually the big 72-ounce pitcher. It's the 2 single-serve cups. I used these for my pre-workout shakes all week. You just blend right in the cup, swap the blade for the spout lid, and head out the door. It's also got this stacked blade design in the main pitcher that's great for making salsa because it chops instead of just liquefying everything. If you're someone who wants a full-size blender for the family but also needs a quick way to make a personal smoothie before work, this is the one I'd go with. It's versatile without taking up your entire counter. Product number 2, NutriBullet Personal Blender, 600 watts. This NutriBullet is a total classic, and honestly, holding it reminds me why it's so popular. It's small, simple, and doesn't have a single button on it. I just pushed the cup down, gave it a twist, and it started humming. At 600 watts, it's not as beefy as the big Ninjas, but for a standard daily smoothie with spinach and some frozen blueberries, it did the job perfectly. I noticed the cleanup is way faster than the others because the blade assembly is so small. I just rinsed it under the tap and was done in 10 seconds. The 24-ounce cup is a good size too. It's not too bulky for a car cup holder. If you live in an apartment with limited counter space, or you just want something that isn't intimidating to use, this is your best bet. It's for the person who wants nutrition without the hassle of a complex machine. You just push and go, which is great when you're half asleep in the morning.
Product number 3, Ninja Professional Blender 1000 Watt BL610. This one feels like the workhorse of the group. It's a bit more stripped back than the BL660 because it doesn't come with the personal cups, but it feels just as sturdy. When I was testing this, I focused on the total crushing blades. They're basically a tower of sharp edges that sit in the middle of the pitcher. I made a big batch of frozen margaritas for some friends, and it handled the full 72-ounce capacity without any motor smell or struggling. The lid locks on really tight, which I appreciate because I've had lid flying off disasters in the past. It's a bit loud, but that's the trade-off for having 1000 watts of ice pulverizing power. If you already have a shaker bottle you like and you just need a massive, reliable blender for family breakfasts or weekend parties, this is the most straightforward choice. It's a powerful, no-frills machine that focuses on doing one thing really well, crushing everything you throw at it.
Product number 4, Hamilton Beach Food Processor 70730. Now, I wanted to try something a little different here. While the others are blenders first, this Hamilton Beach is a dedicated food processor. The first thing I noticed, and honestly my favorite feature, is the built-in bowl scraper. You know when you're blending something thick like hummus and you have to keep stopping to scrape the sides with a spatula? This has a little handle on top that does it for you while the motor is running. It's a 10-cup bowl, so it's pretty big. I used it to shred some cheese and slice up cucumbers, and the results were way more consistent than what I got with the blender attachments. It's definitely more of a meal prep tool than a smoothie maker though. If you're looking to spend less time chopping veggies for dinner and more time actually eating, this is a lifesaver. It's a budget-friendly way to get professional-looking slices without the hand cramps from a manual grater.
Product number 5, Ninja Mega Kitchen System BL770. This thing is an absolute beast. When I lifted the box, I could tell it was in a different league. It has a 1500-watt motor, which is basically 2 horsepower. I actually tried making pizza dough with the food processor attachment, and it makes 2 pounds of dough in about 30 seconds without breaking a sweat. It comes with everything: the huge crushing pitcher, the 8-cup food processing bowl, and 2 to-go cups. I noticed that when I used the single serve button for a smoothie, it felt much more powerful than the smaller NutriBullet. The blades are incredibly sharp. Seriously, be careful when you're washing them. This is the all-in-one solution. If you're starting from scratch and need a blender, a food processor, and a dough mixer, this replaces 3 different appliances. It's for the person who takes their kitchen gear seriously and wants the most power possible. It's loud, it's big, but it's the most capable machine I tested by far. Outro. I hope this helped you narrow down which blender is actually worth your kitchen space. I've put the links to all 5 of these in the description below so you can check the latest prices. If you found this helpful, let me know which one you're leaning toward.